Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the OU Football Preview Show. I'm Rick Heath. With me, Al Eschbach, and we are at a brand new location where we are broadcasting from Bar Cicchetti in Deep Deuce, 121 Northeast 2nd Street here in Deep Deuce. Great new bar area here and sports and restaurant. Got a huge big screen here. You can come watch college football or World Series, whatever you'd like here at Bar Cicchetti here in Deep Deuce, 121 Northeast 2nd Street, across from Aloft Hotel. And Al, great place here, new to us. And we appreciate what
largest TV screen in the state.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Largest TV screen. I mean, if you want to come and watch your favorite sporting event, Bar Cichetti's got great drink specials, great food, all that here at the Bar Cicchetti in Deep Deuce. Al, OU's coming off a 4-overtime win against Texas, but they're also coming off a bye week. I mean, what does that do? They had momentum after the Texas victory, and then they had a week off to what?
Well, it helps you. It helps you get, Spencer Rattler, who has been great at times and then been a freshman at times. I think maybe that Texas game, maybe that'll turn him the overtime in that. I love that Lincoln Riley pulled him in the first half, settled him down, and then I think, defensively, I don't know, they look so good at times. They look so good through 4+ quarters until the last 5 minutes of the game. There was a complete collapse. So
they were leading both Kansas State and Iowa State by 3 touchdowns, and then they let them come back.
It will show you the last 10 minutes of the game. The offense is doing absolutely nothing, and the defense doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So it's kind of different. So we don't really know what they're going to have coming out of the bye week, going down to see TCU.
And we know TCU ain't any good. I mean, TCU got beat by a freshman quarterback by Kansas State.
Yeah, at home.
At home.
And see, that's the thing about it. I mean, TCU has got a reputation as a strong defense, and well earned for the most part. And Gary Patterson's a great defensive mind. But OU they're 7-1 the last 8 times they've played them.
And they light them up.
And the last 3 victories have been over 18 points.
Yeah, they light them up. But you know what? You don't. As I said, it's a strange year. So.
Speaking of a strange year, let's have a list here. I've got a Prairie Wolf gin cocktail, 75, and you've got an IPA.
Really good.
So, hey, come to Bar Cicchetti, enjoy the drinks, and we will talk more when we come back from this short timeout.
Whoa, easy, big fella. We don't need a chainsaw maniac around here. Trees are like family. You want to keep them healthy and happy. At Arbor Masters, we've been doing this for over 60 years. Trees trust us, and people love us. See? So just go find someplace else, okay? All right, big tree. We'll get you through this.
Call Arbor Masters. Trees trust us, and you can too.
Going up.
Let me introduce a new sponsor for the OU Football Preview Show, Royal Pipes and Tobacco and Cohiba Lounge. Royal Pipes and Tobacco, the best selection of cigars in Norman. Huge humidor, over 20 feet long and 20 feet deep, of the wonderful selections of the best cigars the world has to offer right here in Norman, Oklahoma. And the Cohiba Lounge, adjacent to Royal Pipes. You can come in, have your favorite drink, smoke your favorite cigar, and then watch your favorite sporting event, all available at the Cohiba Lounge. So Royal Pipes and Tobacco to buy your cigars, and the Cohiba Lounge to sit and enjoy them with your favorite drink. Royal Pipes and Tobacco and Cohiba Lounge, a wonderful new sponsor of the OU Football Preview Show. Hey, I want to introduce a new sponsor of Oklahoma Golf, Prairie Wolf Spirits of Guthrie, Oklahoma. Great local company, and they're distilling their own spirits right there in Guthrie, downtown Guthrie, and they are a new sponsor, and I want to salute them, Prairie Wolf Spirits. Now, hey, golfers, every golfer likes their club special, right? So have an Oklahoma club special made with Prairie Wolf vodka. Try a new drink when you're finished with golf and your club special, Prairie Wolf Spirits Vodka Club Special. If your club does not have it, ask your club to carry Prairie Wolf Spirits and have an Oklahoma Club Special. And welcome back to OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Esbeck from Bar Chichetti here in Deep Deuce. Great new sports bar and restaurant. The largest big screen in the state right here. You can't miss it. Come watch your favorite sporting event or World Series, or come enjoy on Prairie Wolf Live. Live local music on the patio every Thursday night, along with drink specials. It's a great place to come enjoy live local music with the Prairie Wolf Live. And by the way, we have Prairie Wolf is one of our sponsors, so we're all intertwined here and having a great time at Bar Chichetti. OU has won 20 of the last 21 games after Texas. Pretty good ratio of wins.
I'd say it's pretty good. But remember, they hadn't lost 2 straight conference games for a while also.
Well, they also hadn't lost in Iowa State in a while.
Yeah,
so.
Since 1960, yeah. So
this is a year, as you said in the last segment, it's for a year of different kind of football. And we're going to see that across college football. I don't care if it's the SEC, Big Ten, Pac-12.
All college football, I've seen Clemson's a great team. Alabama's a very good team. Other than that,
who knows?
Who knows?
We'll get the
Let's
Big
see what
Ten.
Ohio State is like.
Yeah, we'll get the Big Ten this week.
Then the Pac-12.
Pac-12 later on.
Yeah.
So it's a different year for college football, and OU going down to TCU after a bye. TCU
didn't play either.
Yeah, they didn't play either. So neither team. It's going to be different.
They're coming off a loss.
Yes, and they've won 7 straight against TCU, and average margin of victory 18 points. So they've dominated the Froggies for the most part.
Well, the Duggan kid is what you don't know. Last year he was 7 of 21.
Yeah,
he's really inconsistent.
Yeah.
So he'll have a great game against OU.
He's not a runner. I mean, he can run, but he's not an Ellinger. But he's inconsistent like Ellinger passing. But let's get to the OU offense for a little bit. OU against TCU has had great success running the ball. Okay? Can they do that again? Because that's been the basis.
Sure they can. They did against Texas.
Well, and they did. So that means the offensive line is playing better, which is one of the things that we talked about going into that Texas game. The offensive line has got to play better. And they got some additional help during the
Chris
bye
Murray,
week.
that UCLA, started UCLA, and a guy that can play guard, play center. He became eligible this week, so he'll be able to help out.
Now, the other guys and Bridges and Perkins and the running back. Stevenson, yeah. I mean, who knows? I mean, that's been such a crazy.
Well, they'll be other than Perkins. I don't know if Perkins is going to be eligible this season, but the other two, Texas Tech for the next week.
Wow, and what happened with Perkins?
There's a lot of rumors going on. I really don't want to get into them. So
okay. Well, I'm just curious.
We'll see. Yeah. I mean, if the rumors aren't true, he'll be playing against Texas Tech with the other two. So we will see.
Well, hopefully that'll work. Last year, TCU came up to OU, and OU barely escaped 28-24. That's the 7-1 where they were, where they have been scoring so many points against TCU. But TCU is not as good as they were in the last few years, I don't think.
No, and when they were really good, they had Boykin at quarterback, and he was special.
Yes.
That's when you got to have to be really good, you got to have good quarterback play. Really good quarterback play.
And that's where OU's been such an excellent team for so long. We got so spoiled. And me, I'll have to admit, I bought into, well, Spencer Rattler is going to be really, really good because look what the other quarterbacks were like.
Well, they like, I feel, well, he's going to be better than Jalen Hurts right away. No, I don't feel, no, he's not. Not going to be in the same category this year as Jalen Hurts.
But you know what? I like what you said in the first segment is he learned and grew up a lot in that Texas game.
Absolutely. Yeah, you hope that now the interception, the fumbles, it was really right from the start of the game. He fumbled the first snap and everything. And
well, it was a little bit high, but I mean, he still fumbled.
But in overtime, he was tremendous. Yeah. Absolutely. And Lincoln Riley put in a quarterback run game.
Yeah. Bingo. And that's what, to me, that helped him settle in a lot by running the ball and getting some success.
And it helps the running game. It spreads things out. They got to think of more things.
Yes. So, coming into the TCU game, I really look for, Rattler to be more settled in because the Rattler that was in those overtime periods was not the Rattler that started the game against Texas.
No, not at all.
He was, I mean, you could see his talent starting to come out, his decision making, those throws and those runs he made in the overtimes, unbelievable. The 2-pointer that got him ahead, that cemented the game. I mean, that was a great pass to Weiss.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, on the run, on the money.
Yeah. No, he played extremely well in there. Now he got it in the fourth quarter. That's what.
That's the one thing that OU, like we talked about, they were ahead against Kansas State, they were ahead against Iowa State in the fourth quarter.
Texas game was over with. I mean,
yes, and then they
didn't
let
like Lincoln Riley throwing the ball.
So they've got to figure that out before they can be, before they can really take care of anybody.
But their schedule is good if they can beat anybody left in the season.
And they can almost get beat by everybody, like we said
You're
earlier,
right. Yeah.
except Kansas. Other than Kansas. Hey, we're at Bar Cicchetti, and they are one of the wonderful bars and restaurants that carry Prairie Wolf spirits. And you can see right here, Prairie Wolf Gin. And I'm having a Prairie Wolf, Arcadian 75, which is Prairie Wolf Gin, lemon juice, a little sweet, simple syrup, and champagne. So it's available here, Prairie Wolf Spirits, distilled right here in Oklahoma, in Guthrie. A great sponsor of the show, and now Bar Cicchetti being a part of it. We look forward to having more and more interactions with Bar Cicchetti and Prairie Wolf. We'll be right back after this.
Whoa, easy, big fella. We don't need a chainsaw maniac around here. Trees are like family. You want to keep them healthy and happy. At Arbor Masters, we've been doing this for over 60 years. Trees trust us, and people love us. See? So just go find someplace else, okay? All right, big tree. We'll get you through this.
Call Arbor Masters. Trees trust us, and you can too.
Going up.
Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light Skin Clinic have always prioritized the health and safety of our patients. Now we have taken a major step forward with the addition of ultraviolet C disinfectant treatment. Plus, we will continue to regularly sanitize all surfaces for added peace of mind. Laser Light is here to safely provide a variety of products, services, and treatments, all to help reveal the beauty within you. Call us today or visit laserlightsc.com to schedule your complimentary consultation.
Hey, I want to introduce a new sponsor of Oklahoma Golf, Prairie Wolf Spirits of Guthrie, Oklahoma. Great local company, and they're distilling their own spirits right there in Guthrie, downtown Guthrie, and they are a new sponsor, and I want to salute them, Prairie Wolf Spirits. Now, hey, golfers, every golfer likes their club special, right? So have an Oklahoma club special made with Prairie Wolf vodka. Try a new drink when you're finished with golf and your club special, Prairie Wolf Spirits Vodka Club Special. If your club does not have it, ask your club to carry Prairie Wolf Spirits and have an Oklahoma Club Special. And welcome back. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach, OU Football Preview Show from Bartichetti in Deep Deuce, Oklahoma City. Great place. Come and be a part of what they have. They have specials all the time. They have happy hour 4 to 6 and extended on game days. They have all kinds of drink specials and food specials. And they have Pint Night, where for $12 you get a burger and your favorite beer. And don't forget Prairie Wolf Live local music on the patio Thursday nights starting at 7 o'clock. So be sure to be a part of what's happening here at Bartichetti. Great new restaurant and bar area with the largest big screen in Oklahoma right here at Bartichetti on 2nd Street, Northeast 2nd Street in Deep Deuce across from Aloft Hotel. We were talking about Spencer Rattler and how he's taken that next step. Lincoln Riley made sure to point that out this week in his press conference about how much better he feels about Spencer Rattler since that game. Oh,
when you go a 4 overtime game against Texas, and the guy was tremendous in overtime, you got to feel, yeah, maybe that he grew up, because that was an incredible pressure situation, and he had not been playing well in pressure situations in the fourth quarter. But that overtime, he was sensational.
He was, and he made the right decisions. I mean, look at that fourth down touchdown that they did in the fourth overtime in order to take the lead. I mean, that was a great decision there that he ran, and then the throw we talked about before. And he's getting a lot of help. As we said, the offensive line's playing better.
And the receivers don't drop anything. Well, now Steidman dropped the one pass that he shouldn't drop, but the receivers been really good.
Yes, they have. Weiss has been really coming into his own. They may get Hazelwood back before long.
Drake Stoops has played well.
Hey, Drake Stoops, I mean, he's a great possession receiver.
Absolutely.
And the way he read that route, and Rattler saw how he was reading the route where he hit that seam, and as soon as he saw it was open, he raised his hand and goes towards the goal line. Boom, right there on the money.
Yeah, no, it was big time. So, and the offensive line was so good. It was one of the best in the country this year. And early in the year, I don't know, that was a product of the COVID or whatever. They struggled, but they played really well against Texas.
Well, and I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but they didn't have any spring. Of course, nobody else did either.
And then they might have been out. They might have been infected and missed a lot of time practice.
And the one thing about offensive line is the cohesion.
Right.
Having everybody there every time and playing as a unit. And when you've got guys going in and going out and there's not a cohesive unit, all of a sudden you just can't throw 5 guys in there and go, hey, you're going to be great.
So I think that was a really big story of the game, was the offensive line.
The offensive line and Pledger coming into his own as a running back.
Absolutely, he ran the ball really well.
Yeah, and he looks like he's going to be that lead back that OU's always
Well, I don't know.
had.
McGowan, I still think's better than he is. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
but
see.
I mean, hey, he ran hard against Texas.
He did. I would like to see McGowan with those old two.
Yeah,
Pledger did run well. I was impressed by Pledger.
And another freshman that's been doing well is Mims. Mims wasn't really that prominent in the Texas game, but he has been up to this point.
And Marcus Major did a good job running the ball also.
Yeah, and Marcus Major, previous, I thought, well, he's a third teamer. He won't get much time. But the way he ran the ball, he ran it tough.
Now,
so they're seeing what they know about these young running backs.
And then you get McGowan back, then you get Stevenson back. So then it's going to be...
And Stevens is probably better than any of them.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, as far as the whole package.
Yeah, I agree.
He's bigger,
He's
stronger,
an NFL
faster.
guy right now.
He's bigger, stronger, faster.
Yeah.
And
then when JUCO back in the country when he came out of JUCO.
Yes, so those are huge pluses for the offense, with Rattler getting more settled in, the running game getting better,
offensive
lines getting that running attack going, and the receivers, when they do get a pass thrown their way, don't drop.
Yeah, they're really.
So that's really a good thing for the OU offense. Hey, we're at Bartichetti here in Deep Deuce across from Aloft. A great place. You got to come do it. Biggest big screen in the state. Plus, they've got great drink and food specials featuring Prairie Wolf, vodka, gin, and dark. Dark is a great new drink. and it goes great with hot chocolate, coffee, or your favorite coffee-flavored drink, all available through Prairie Wolf Distilleries of Guthrie, Oklahoma. We'll be right back after this. Let me introduce a new sponsor for the OU football preview show, Royal Pipes and Tobacco and Cohiba Lounge. Royal Pipes and Tobacco, the best selection of cigars in Norman. Huge humidor, over 20 feet long and 20 feet deep, of the wonderful selections of the best cigars the world has to offer right here in Norman, Oklahoma. And the Cohiba Lounge, adjacent to Royal Pipes. You can come in, have your favorite drink, smoke your favorite cigar, and then watch your favorite sporting event, all available at the Cohiba Lounge. So Royal Pipes and Tobacco to buy your cigars, and the Cohiba Lounge to sit and enjoy them with your favorite drink. Royal Pipes and Tobacco and Cohiba Lounge, a wonderful new sponsor of the OU Football Preview Show.
Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light Skin Clinic have always prioritized the health and safety of our patients. Now we have taken a major step forward with the addition of ultraviolet C disinfectant treatment. Plus, we will continue to regularly sanitize all surfaces for added peace of mind. Laser Light is here to safely provide a variety of products, services, and treatments, all to help reveal the beauty within you. Call us today or visit laserlightsc.com to schedule your complimentary consultation.
There's a lot to love about the Trails Golf Club.
It's the golf.
Yeah, the golf.
It's the grill.
It's a swimming pool.
It's the golf, of course.
It really is the golf. Come check out our sizzling summer membership specials at the Trails Golf Club.
And welcome back. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Bar Chichetti here for OU Football Preview Show. Hey, let me read a new sponsor also besides Bar Chichetti is Royal Pipes and Tobacco and Cohiba Lounge on Jenkins and Boyd in Norman. If you're a cigar smoker, Royal Pipes and Tobacco has the best selection of cigars in Norman. They have a huge humidor. They have all the top names, every good cigar available, every tasty cigar you can think of available at Royal Pipes. And also next to it and adjacent is Cohiba Lounge, where you can go in and get your favorite drink, favorite beer, whatever, smoke your favorite cigar, and enjoy everything about having a cigar and a drink at a great establishment. Cohiba Lounge, Royal Pipes and Tobacco, Jenkins and Boyd in Norman. Al, the question is OU defense.
Well, again, they're like part three. They play great until the last 5 minutes of the game. They were dominant, absolutely dominant.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden Texas moved down and scored 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes.
They let Ellen get out the scrambles. It was just, and then the same old, sometimes the same players making things. He did put some new freshmen in there, but he doesn't change the safeties, which is kind of baffling to me.
You know, I mean, I thought the corners were playing pretty good, and he put new corners in. I mean, Woody Washington came in there.
Intercepted a pass and was really good.
That was
He's
really
going to be a good player.
Yes. I mean, he's got size, he's got speed, he's got, the physicalness, that they're looking for. But, the safeties still are, they're hit or miss. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They miss tackles. They're out of position. I mean, and there's juniors. I mean, they're the most experienced
defensive
players.
line is really good.
The defensive line's playing better.
And of course, Winfrey's big-time talent.
Yes.
I mean, big-time talent.
Yes. I mean, he dominated against Texas.
And Isaiah Thomas, he's all-conference guy.
He's an all-conference guy. I mean,
I don't know what kind of play to get in that middle linebacker.
That's a question mark, because right now he's been out of position, and when he's in position, he's not making the tackles.
Yeah. So, but like I said, for a great part of the game, that defense was big time. Then it melted, so it got to come on. I think they're probably encouraged because of maybe you can correct some of the mistakes, but they were dominant there. That's under 200 yards going into the last 9 minutes of the game. Total yards.
Yeah, and then they got 200 yards in the last 9 minutes.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they went up and down. So that's a part that's puzzling. I mean, it's so inconsistent because they look so good for a large period of the game. I mean, against Iowa State, they looked great, except for 5 plays.
Right.
And that 5 plays
Yeah,
got them.
kills them.
Killed them.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. And I would do the off week. They get more snaps for some of those young guys.
You know, and
maybe
maybe
Jeremy
that
Cradell
helps.
get more snaps at one of the safety slots. So I think probably the bye week came at a pretty good time for them.
You know, and they need to have that. You know, I mean, the corners are playing well. The linebacker, the middle linebacker has been
They did get turnovers.
Yeah, they did get the turnovers they've been looking for.
And obviously the huge one on the end of the game,
yeah,
Trey Brown.
You know, and Trey Brown. What is Trey Brown in Texas? I mean, he's done a great job again.
No, you're right.
You know,
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
got the
he went in there.
safety.
The safety,
He
yeah.
got the safety. He
Yeah.
got the interception. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like, I mean, the lights go on for Trey Brown against Texas, you know?
Yeah. So
that's good for them.
So, yeah, I thought the corners played pretty well.
You know, and reorganizing or organizing a little bit more for Grinch. I mean, Grinch, in his press conference this week, sounded encouraged, you know, because he feels like he's got the players just getting him in the right place.
Well, and going, and you got to feel good because people, if someone runs up and down you all the whole game, that's not correctable. But if it just happens for X amount of plays, I think that's correctable.
Well, see, but they got to do it.
Yeah, they got to do it.
They got to correct it. And this week is a dang
and just
good
like
week.
the offense in the fourth quarter, they can't disappear.
They disappeared against Iowa State. They disappeared against Kansas State.
And Texas.
So, I mean, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So, you know, the fourth quarter has been a problem for both offense and defense.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, if they only played 3 quarters, though, you'd be undefeated.
Yeah, you're right. If it was a 45-minute game.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's 60 minutes, and they got to play. They got to finish.
So you got to go take care of business, and then you might get some people back for Texas Tech next week on Halloween. So
won't that be crazy?
But
won't that be crazy? Halloween in Lubbock.
And think if they had lost that Texas game, that would have been devastating.
Oh,
When you blow a lead like that in 5 minutes span or less, that would have been devastating.
Okay, real quick. Pledger over 100 yards, yes or no?
No, because McGowan's going to play a bunch.
Okay, so you think the rushing attack will get more than the 100, but Pledger won't get that because they're going to be having alternating backs.
I would think so.
Rattler over 250 yards passing?
Yes.
And then my prediction, OU 34-24.
I'll go Oklahoma 38-25.
There
How
you
they going to
go.
get 25? I have no idea.
Who cares?
Right,
As long
exactly.
as OU gets to 38, right?
Yeah, these games have been so close. It's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
You got to win your share of close games.
Yeah, you got to win. OU's been really good in close games in the past.
Absolutely.
So hopefully they can do the same thing. Hey, and if they don't get better after having 4 overtimes and that kind of pressure against their biggest rival,
You're right.
Then
I'd be surprised.
I think that's going to be the turning point for them, for the growth that they've been looking for, because this is a different season in 2020.
Absolutely.
Hey, come to Bar Cicchetti. Enjoy the wonderful food, wonderful drinks here in Deep Deuce. Thank you, Bar Cicchetti, for coming and letting us be a part of this, for letting us come and be a part of this. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next time on OU Football Preview Show.